Could the Etsy shipping changes actually be illegal? Let's find out. New changes are rolling out on Etsy, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, check in the cards up above to take you to day 1 of the playlist explaining this new shipping change that Etsy is rolling out. Today is day 3 since this bombshell was dropped, and Etsy's question and answer in the forums is now closed. Although it is still a fantastic read, they are still working through and answering the questions, and it's still worth getting there and having a read and seeing what they're saying. I'll link in the comments down below to get to that Q&A on the forums. And before I get into the meat of this video, I just want to share one of the answers in the Q&A where they slipped in a little nugget that they're going to be doing a live Facebook demo on July the 16th of how to use some of these new tools that they're rolling out. So I'll let you know where and when this is going to be in more detail when I find out some more, or if you've heard and you know, leave it in the comments down below. And as a reminder, Etsy are telling us just now to hang tight, not to make any changes. They're just rolling out this stuff, and the whole new visibility placement thing that we don't know what they're talking about anyway, that's not going to be rolling out to the end of the month. So they're rolling out the tools to help us head for this, but they don't want us to do it yet. So let's not touch anything until we have a clue what they're talking about. I know it's tempting. As I say, they're rolling out the tools, and some of us have the new button, the new thing that's going to get us started on the doing the free shipping in the US for over $35. It's tempting to hit the button. It's tempting to freak out and make all the changes. Hang tight. Okay, so could these changes that Etsy are talking about accidentally be making us be illegal in some other countries? I was made to think of this by a couple of questions I saw yesterday. One from the shop Epic Stitching asked in the Q&A all about selling in Canada and talking about the laws in Canada that basically it's illegal to inflate prices. It's illegal to increase your price to offer buy one get one free. So how does this cover things like inflating your price to offer free shipping? And also our very own BexyBoo88 asked in the comments to my previous video if in the UK selling regulations, if it's not illegal to not refund the shipping price, to do the thing that Etsy is suggesting of basically changing your policies to state that when a customer cancels, you'll refund them but withhold part of your money as restocking, as shipping. So obviously this sounds like a worry. Now, you may be sitting and going, I'm in America, this has got nothing to do with me. I'll get to this. This might have something to do with you as well. So everyone, hang on till the end. So what exactly did Etsy say in the reply to Epic Stitching? Great name, by the way. Well, not a whole lot. A whole lot of words. A whole lot of words saying, do what you think and here's some options and you might find that this makes your shop do better. And a tiny bit at the bottom to remind us that it's up to us to comply with local laws. So it gives me the feeling they've not even thought about international laws for this. However, I will say, remember the Q&As that Etsy do in the forums, the answers they give there are just to start with. Quite often, they'll finish up making an article out of this with much more in-depth answers. But I think we have to keep on asking, us international sellers have to keep on asking, what about this? And what about the UK? Well, I dug about, and the relevant document just now since 2014 is the Consumer Contracts Regulation. And this covers the rights of buyers when you're shopping online. The relevant section here is the cancelling goods area. So if you have cancelled an order, the seller has to return the order to you and also refund all the prices. Refund the price for the shipping. That doesn't include any additional shipping that you've purchased, but they have to refund the basic cost of shipping. So this is going to be the same whether it's rolled up into your full price or whether it's a standalone separate shipping. You can't withhold the price of the shipping. If a customer buys something and then decides to return it in the UK, this is EU law, so the whole of the EU in fact. Basically, we have to remember that our policies on Etsy, what we put in Etsy, does not trump local laws. Local laws trump Etsy policy, and we do have to know what the local law in our area is. However, this is for the buyer, not for the seller. This is for someone buying in the EU. Now, I'm not a legal expert. I am just looking at these like anybody can. So make sure that you get proper advice before making any changes. But for me, what this is saying is, if you're selling to someone in the EU, these are the regulations you have to follow. So this could affect anyone who ships internationally. If you're planning to just bump up your total cost to be able to remove the free shipping, or bump up your costs and then just for the international shipping add the little bit extra so customers weren't being ripped off, it doesn't mean that you're going to get around if customers have to return an item. Now, although this actually hasn't changed as such, if they were returning an item anyway and your shipping was separate, you would still have to have had refunded in full. But a lot of the workarounds that people are talking about is to roll the shipping into your price and then to put in your policies that if somebody returns the goods, then you'll be withholding some of the fee for the cost of handling and shipping. So these workarounds at the minute might not be possible. Or they may be. I might be misreading these laws, but from Etsy's answers, it sounds like they haven't particularly thought of them yet. So, as they are saying, we have to hang tight. Don't do anything in our shops yet until we know everything. Keep on haranguing Etsy, keep on asking them, keep on telling them you want to know what's happening with international orders. And think about this. Now, I'm assuming this is all legal in the US. I hope at least Etsy thought this through, that offering the free shipping and increasing your prices in the US is an okay thing to do. But we have to be aware that different countries have different laws, so make sure you check that you're okay with the country that you're in and you're okay with the countries that you're shipping to. I hope this helps. If you want to know more on this discussion, don't forget checking the cards to get to the start of this playlist. And don't forget, hit subscribe and ring the bell to be notified when I put up more videos. I'm going to be making videos as soon as I learn anything new about all of this. And remember, I have a live stream on Sundays at 4 p.m. UK time. If you want to come along with your questions there, I'll do my best. Thank you so much.